Hi everybody, it's Michelle here behind the camera, and I'm just doing a quick video of my backyard at my property on Willow Way in Sedona. And I just am in the enrollment period for a wonderful class called Subtle Energy Secrets for Blissfully Happy Plants. And a lot of the experiences that I talk about in that training program actually were learned by me here in this very yard. An example being this apple tree here. You're going to hear in that training program the story of how through plant communication and also using a really fantastic dowsing chart. It's a plant wellness dowsing chart that I developed over the years, how I was able to save the life of this particular a tree. And this is an apple tree. I don't know how old it is. It was very old when I bought the property, and I've owned the property for 30 years. So, but you can see it still produces fruit. I've got my ladder up over there. There's 3 fruit trees in the yard, so I'll start picking apples shortly here because they're all over, and if I don't pick them, they'll start falling into the vinca, and that will be the end of that. They'll belong to the ants. But anyway, you'll hear that story in the program. But the main story I want to tell you today is one that a project that I'm just working on right now. And this is the type of thing you'll learn in this program. It's very unique information that you're not going to get elsewhere. And it's how to, when a plant is, or a tree is failing, how sometimes it just isn't what you would expect. Now, this is a tree that I transplanted from another house that I had, and about 2 years ago. And the tree actually was doing pretty good. It took right away and actually was thriving. But in the last year, all of a sudden it just started not doing well. And there's all these, it's almost like it's dead on this side over here. And I kept on telling my gardener, we got some kind of a problem there. Is that tree getting enough water? And, and I was kind of rushing and not doing my normal routine to try to figure out what was wrong with this tree. But finally, it just started looking so badly. And the gardener said, oh, that tree, needs to come out. And I said, no, it doesn't. Something's wrong with that tree, and we can figure it out, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, it ends up that the tree, it was a teeny bit water, but really wasn't that problem. Now you'll notice right now it's doing really great. You see a lot of green on it. There's even this is doing really good, and there's this is new growth right here, and that's a really good sign. But it ended up that there's a noxious energy zone. I walked over here. And I'm sensitive to noxious energies, but you could also do this with a dowsing rod. And I talk about noxious energies and probably give you 5 different common problems that occur with plants and trees due to noxious energies, and share with you how to fix those things. But anyway, the problem was from this direction over here, there's another house over there. There is just some kind of major noxious energy problem. I think it's underground. And I doused that what I needed to do was I needed to get limestone, just chunks of limestone. And there is limestone around out, like a half an hour from Sedona. So I drove to places where limestone is, and I got some limestone. And I've only put down these 4 pieces. And I did this, probably less than a week ago, and already there are noticeable signs of vitality in the tree. The tree is clearly coming back. Its auric field, I can see it. It's just much healthier that fast from 4 pieces of limestone. So I'm going to put a few more pieces of limestone. But this is like a simple little thing. I'm quite sure the tree will survive. And but because it's already again showing signs of improvement, and that's the end of that. So you learn about noxious energies in the class. Another thing you're going to learn about is something called another way to boost the vitality of the whole property. You can see there's a lot of different plants here, and this is just the backyard. I've got a whole front yard the same length as this backyard that's just filled with plants and trees and all kinds of things. But right, all kinds of flowers. Right here is something called the golden mean rectangle, and you're going to learn how to construct. I think you're going to learn in the class how to construct one of these. They're so powerful. And you use certain measurements to create a golden mean rectangle. And I'm not going to go into how to do that now. You need to take the class to have me teach you that. But it really will boost the what I call spirit light reflectivity of the property, and that will help all the plants, and it will also help you in a big way. Can help increase your energy level, can help improve health conditions, all that type of thing. But that's my golden mean rectangle, and you can build them of various sizes and still get the same results. And if for some reason, I think I cover it in the Blissfully Happy Plants video, but if I don't, I'm going to do a little segment, a live segment, and teach you how to do this, because right now, what's the easiest way to say this? The planet is light deprived. There's just really low light reflectivity, spirit light reflectivity, pretty much everywhere, and so you'll get a lot of bang for your buck if you learn how to do this and actually follow through and do that. So again, there's just a few things that you're going to learn in this program.